Quite literally, everything in the universe is built towards you not ruining yourself with every step you take. When you observe your existence, there is a lot to be learned from the way you utilize your smartphones and your feet while treading this earth. I've seen that I have a bad temper, for example, so naturally my smartphone constantly challenges me to be close to a nervous breakdown. And I have shoes that are not supportive of my soles of my feet, and thus that leads to spinal problems. But every step I take, when I touch around with my toes, it feels like a privilege to be alive and existing, wouldn't you agree? But of course, the tensions that are arising all around me will always prove as great a challenge can be. So that is why it is hard for us to keep an open mind concerning the challenges that lie before us. Because now it is certain that I have always thought of myself with critical eyes. I have gazed upon oneself with critical eyes and tried to limit myself as much as possible by telling myself that I am not good enough to even spam my YouTube account with these videos. But now all of that has changed finally. I know that the existence is a questionable one, because my merits of this life are nowhere to be found. But you see, that is where the self-limiting rhetoric and the disciplinary actions of one's consciousness come into play. You start to think of yourself as a lower human being or a lower entity when you have caged yourself. You have put yourself into a cage of your own limitations, because all the things that rise before you are considered as obstacles, when in reality they should be considered as teachers. This is nothing new as a philosophy, but rather it's an ancient thing that you can learn from your obstacles. But now that things are happening and this life has truly been set in motion, this consciousness has truly been set into motion, I'm starting to notice that a lot of the things that are happening around me, they make me smile. And when the first thing that you do when you get up, you wonder, or the first thought that emerges in your mind is that, oh God, I'm still alive, not again with this shitty existence. I don't want to repair that. I don't want to enforce any positive thought patterns, and I don't want to try to be a self-help guru of any sort. The reason why I am here is that I am a normal sufferer, but there is still something weird preventing me from succumbing 100% into depression. Something is preventing me. It seems like there is still something to explore, and that is sometimes, not it's not frightening. I don't think that it's frightening, but it's still very odd and curious thing that you have the power to carry on with existing. I don't know what the reason is for that. It is very weird, but it's still during moments like this, it really makes me smile with a curious kind of smile. It's like I'm wondering about the true state of the cosmos when when I am just an ordinary guy, but something extraordinary is raising me from my neck just like a kitten and placing me securely in the nest of self-appreciation. Right, so that is the beginning of our journey. Learning from the pain, not necessarily appreciating the pain, not shying away from negative emotions, and to begin is a new colossal way of thinking. We might have to pause the video. I have not yet mastered the feeling of being a nuisance when walking around like this and disturbing other people, possibly. But here I am, still walking, and all things considered, I should not be smiling, I should not be making a video in English, I should not be... What should I not be? Who is the one that is defining, and who is the one setting up these imaginary boundaries that what I can and cannot be? It must be my own self-agency that has brought me here, because if I didn't set myself these limits, I wouldn't be here now, tiptoeing across these limits and having a conversation with you guys. A really weird existence indeed. I think it's time we explored it further. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.